Malachy, what a victory.
I know it was great victory, and we set our sights on it, all week. We thought that if we came down and performed the way we can, we'd give ourselves a great chance, and that's the way it turned out. I suppose it was a game of two halves, and the first half, with facing into that win, we had to get our defensive shape right and make sure that Kerry didn't get a big lead on us, and the boys did that very well. Kerry kicked a few wides, but they were under pressure all the time. It gave us a platform to drive on the second half, and we did that well. We got a few scores to start the second half. And I thought we played good control football, because sometimes even with the win, you can, if you're not using the ball well, it doesn't help you that much. So no, I thought we used the ball very well and got a goal at a crucial time, and no, just delighted to get the victory.
Look back in the first half, as you said, a very, very strong win, but solidly defensively, very, very solid. Did go 5 points to no score down. We're struggling at midfield, but Rory began to pick out short kickouts, and that worked a treat.
Yeah, it did, and they're two very big fellas around the middle of the field, and against that win it was hard to pick out a longer kick out. But no, I think we did. We got a few out to the wing, and then we, as you say, we got a couple of short, and the boys' attack came up the field well, and we were just so disappointed, I suppose, at half time, and that a lot of Kerry's attacks were resulting from our mistakes and giving the ball away, and that. And I thought we tidied that up in the second half as well. But look, there's plenty of things we need to improve on, and we'll as I said to you at the very first night, when we beat Tyrone, we'll not get too excited when we win a game, and we'll and when we lose one, as we did, we'll not get too downbeat about either. So we sort of kept the middle line, and that's important. So we'll look at what we did well today and what we need to improve on, and we'll keep going.
Second half then, with the wind at your backs, but coming out the second half, just because you have the wind, you've still a lot of work to do, but you were looking for a good start, come out within 7 minutes, level pegging, and then when Owen Duffy rattled the back in it, you never look back when you got your noses in front.
That's right, and that's what we said. The wind wasn't going to win anything for us. You still had to work really hard and just be measured on the ball and make sure we didn't do anything stupid and use the ball well. And we did that, and as I say, came out and we had a real positive start to the second half and got level very quickly, and then the goal came at the right time as well. But just in general, no, very pleased with the second half, and we looked very composed and secure at the back, which is a big thing as well. So no, overall delighted, and just as I say, for the lads that put in serious work, and even when we did get a couple of defeats, we got a bad defeat down Mayo, but everybody bounced back and showed great character, and that's what it's all about. So we're just delighted to come here today, and there's great confidence boost coming down to Kerry and beating them.
Bounce back with 3 straight wins, and as you said, one of them's coming down here to the home of the All-Ireland champions, and to beat them in their own backyard. I think it's Monaghan's first win over Kerry since 1988, so it's a big scalp for Monaghan football.
No, there's no doubt it is, and there's no point downplaying it, because, Kerry are a quality team. They're the top team in Ireland at the minute, and obviously they have a few men missing and so on. So, you have to keep everything in perspective. But no, to come down to Kerry any time and beat a strong team like they have, it is, there's no doubt it's a great victory for us. And, for the boys, it's for the amount of work they've put in, it's great, and it's a confidence booster going forward.
Not only does it secure Division 1 status, but right on the verge of a semi-final spot.
Yeah, that's right, and that's the beauty of it. But, we said at the start, it wasn't a case of coming in and trying to hang on and scrape a few points to get into to avoid relegation. We were very keen to go in with a real positive mindset and attack every game and try to win every game, and that has stood well to us, and it'll be the same next Sunday, regardless of what way it is. We want to, again, as I say, we want to test ourselves against all these top teams and see what we can learn from it, and we'll be doing that again against Dublin next weekend.
To come to the home of Kerry and to come away with a victory has to be a good day for Monaghan.
Yeah, it is. As you say, Alan, coming down here, it's a 4.5, 5 hour drive. You want to come down and get something out of it. You're not coming down to fulfil a fixture, and that's something we talked about before we came down, and I think we played like that there today.
A lot of people looked at Monaghan coming from Division 3, Division 2, now to Division 1. A lot of people are saying, can they do anything in Division 1? It's firmly put that to bed.
Yeah, I suppose it's been a steady progression this last 2 or 3 years, and this was the next natural step for Monaghan, coming, as you say, Alan, from Division 3 up to Division 1, and we wanted to first and foremost secure Division 1 status for next year. We've done that now today, and I suppose it's all about looking forward now.
Right on the verge of a semi-final spot now. Conditions out there are very difficult.
Yeah, it was blustery in the first half, and we were playing against it. It's important that we stayed well within the game. We went 4-0 down. we didn't panic. We kept playing away. We kept playing to the system, and we pegged Kerry back. I think it was maybe 2 or 3 points at half time. So we put ourselves in a good position going into the second half. And I suppose the bit of a wind in the second half aided our performance in the second half.
No doubt about it. And then I suppose the goal from Owen Duffy was a real boost to put your noses in front. And in fairness to you, you stuck at it. You kept playing your game plan, and you tagged on some fantastic scores. A lot of them come from your own boot.
Yeah, that was the plan. Once we edged in front, we wanted to press on, and we did that. Owen Duffy, great goal. It was well worked, and as you say, it just gave us that wee bit of a cushion, and it gave us a wee bit of a springboard to press on towards the end of the second half. And we kicked a couple of good scores. And look, it's nice to see how to win. There was a big Monaghan support down to watch us there today, and it makes the journey up the road a wee bit easier.
It is indeed. And Conor, I suppose you've had many disappointments in the Monaghan jersey, but this victory, I know it's only a league match, but to come to Kerry, because we haven't beaten them since 1988, so I'm sure it's a proud day for yourself to be captain of Monaghan team that has overturned the All-Ireland champions in their own backyard.
Yeah, I suppose it hasn't happened too often for Monaghan, and you could make a bigger deal of it maybe than what it is. It is, at the end of the day, it is only a league football, but it is something for Monaghan. We wanted to come down here, we wanted to get a performance, we wanted to get a win, and particularly after the trip to Castlebar, and we got a fair bit of flack after that game, and we wanted to put that right today. And as you say, Kerry, All-Ireland champions, they were weakened or whatever the case was, but it's still nice to come down, get the 2 points, and press on from there.
Just come back to Castlebar, what happened that day, I'm sure it hurt you, what was wrote in the media and what was probably said about you, but the perfect response has come. Beat Donegal, beat Derry, beat Kerry, 3 straight wins. What else better way can you answer critics? Yeah,
and I suppose it was maybe a wee bit over the top, the bit of the criticism that came your way after the Mayo game. Look, it wasn't a big deal. Things got away from us. We got beaten comfortably, but I suppose all we could do is get back to training the following Tuesday night, talk about it, try and iron a few things out, and we have, we've gone in the right direction now. We're after getting 3 wins on the bounce, and as I say, we're looking forward to bringing the Dubs to Clonus now next weekend.
Another mouth-watering clash, Conor.
Yeah, look, that's the thing about Division 1. That's where you want to be playing your football, and we've proved that that's where we belong. So we're looking forward to next weekend, and we'll move on from there.
Good stuff. Thanks a million, Conor. Thank you.